Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the JRL NASCAR series here on Forza Motorsport 7. I'm your host and broadcaster tonight, RZXJJ Reds. And we are all set for this big penultimate round of the NASCAR series, round 10 of 11. One more race to go after this, however, qualifying is getting ready to go underway. We're going to spectate it. It's going to be 8 laps for all the drivers. A few drivers are going to stay out. And I actually joined I joined qualifying by accident. So we'll just quickly back out of this. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here in this 8-lap qualifying session. So qualifying is going to be pretty important here on out for the rest of the season. Alright, so opening warm-up lap completed. Now it's time for the 7 flying laps here to decide who's going to sit on pole for the penultimate round of the season. Alright, so Suspect Camo is going to lead everyone coming out of 4 here. Obviously, he's not first. Well, he's first on the track, but leaderboard-wise, not quite. We'll see who can grab pole here in the first opening lap. See, so far it's looking like Online Suarez, aka Lalo. So everyone has completed their flying lap. Oh, no, it's SSR Mayhem who has the pole, and there's, look at the times, 6:12, 6:41. So pretty close between those two, but still a lot of tenths to be made up. You can run pretty high 47s, low 47s if you could, but those are pretty hard to do nowadays. So everyone's crossed the line again, and it is still Mayhem, and he goes 2 tenths quicker. A 4:13 is the time to beat. Lalo did not improve. Sniper's P3, Suspect Camo P4, and RZX Blessed making his debut tonight. We'll round out the top 5 as of now. There's a look at the leaderboard so far. I think seeing someone is going very slow on the backstretch there. Keep on Deets beaming here, because he's getting a lot of this action here. So almost everyone crossing the line here. Crazy Ghost yet to cross the line, and now he does, so we'll have a look. Let's see how things stand now. Mayhem improves by a tenth. He's down to the .3s. Lalo's still struggling here in qualifying, and a Halo are on the exact same pace, running a 48.16. That's your top 3. Sniper Hybrid P4 and Suspect Camo P5. Blessed down spot in 6th. So we know that this oval tune has been quite a challenge for all our drivers all season long, and tonight's going to be a big testament, because after this, it's Homestead. We do have a few new drivers tonight. We'll have a look at them and see how they're doing as the race progresses here. But for right now, it's our qualifying session. So Mayhem improves by a little bit, now down to the mid-.3s. In the top, and oh, Suspect Camo improves to P2 there. Rewar P3, and Lalo Halo fall back to 4th and 5th. They're still in the top 5 here. Take a lap with Online Suarez here. Let's see what he can do. Very close to that wall. Straighten the car out as much as you can, as fast as you can. Actually, you got a little bit wide in turn 2. That's going to hurt him a little bit. It's not going to be that good of a lap. So Halo improves to P3. Mayhem sits on provisional pole. We're going to enter the final lap here, and going to make sure not to dirty the lap before this next lap here. Lalo's down to P7. Very surprising. So everyone's into the mid-48s here, mainly .6s. Yeah, there's a look at your grid and how it stands for now. There we go, they come across the line here. Lalo's going to hit the wall, and someone else spun up there. I think that was... don't know who that was. And I think Lalo is done for qualifying. He's not going very fast. See what Halo can do here. We're right on board with him. So Lalo can't improve because he backed out of his lap. We'll see what Halo can do. Very tight turn 4. Looks like he got it pretty cleanly there. He's going to come across the line, and this is it for qualifying. Is he going to get it done? And I'm not sure if he did. And that's it for qualifying. We'll get full results and see what all happened. Very interesting qualifying, to say the least. Alright, so let's have a look at those results. What happened to Mayhem? Did he not? Oh no, I'm reading it wrong. Okay, so Mayhem snags the pole. Suspect Camo is P2. This is just how it looks like when the cars cross the line here. This is not official lineup, but there's a look at the times. Alright, so that does it for the qualifying session. Now it's time to set up the lobby. It's going to be 72 laps the distance tonight. Oh, it's doing very odd things. Okay, 72. We are all good there. Make sure it's on the right configuration. Yep. Fuel and tires, always on. Start is manual. In condition number of laps, and the race timer is going to be 5 minutes. Compare best lap scores. Nope. Force off for assist. Alrighty, let's go through tonight's starting lineup here for the penultimate round of the NASCAR series. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes time, so might as well go ahead and set up the grid. So once again, it is SSR Mayhem starting on the pole tonight in the championship hunt. He sits third in the standings, a few points behind. Not sure, I think he's like 14-ish points behind. But this is going to be a good starting spot. He will control the field here at the start. Lining up P2 tonight is Suspect Camo, his debut tonight. It's been a while since we've seen the driver. But he is going to be starting in the second position. Inside row number 2 is going to be RZX Blessed for his debut of the season. Starting outside of row number 2, he will be joined by RZX Halo. Sorry, we have a lot of RZX members tonight. Inside row 3 will be Deeds Beeman, starting in P5. Sixth on the grid is going to be Rewar 477. Making up the second row is going to be Online Suarez, aka Lalo. Sorry, I don't like to say his full gamer tag, as you can see, so we'll just call him Lalo for now. But not a great qualifying session for him. He was looking forward to this race, but starting towards mid-pack tonight, so going to be quite adventurous for him as he works his way through the field. So Lalo will be starting P7. P8 is going to be a new driver, that being RZX Cam, aka Cameron. He'll be starting in P8 tonight for his debut. Sniper Hyper will make up the ninth spot. Rounding out the top 5 is going to be Sparky Motors. And P11 is going to be Crazy Ghost, followed by Wolfhound 813. And, oh, I actually got that wrong. Crazy Ghost needs to be here. Ants, Ultra, and Nyx all missed qualifying. They will be starting towards tail end. So there is your starting lineup for tonight's race. We'll have one more look at it before we begin the process. Vanquish, unfortunately, you have to sign up for the series a few hours beforehand, so that's unfortunate for you. But however, the season's not over yet. We still have one more race to go at Homestead, so if you would like, I will send you a Discord server link in the sign-up form once this race has concluded, if you're still in here. But other than that, enjoy the show tonight. And we thank all the viewers out there for tuning in for tonight's race. Holy moly, we got a smack full of people. So we're just about set here at Virtual Indianapolis. Making sure everyone has the correct tune on for tonight. Make sure it is available. Just make one last check. Yep, everyone looks pretty good. And why is Mayhem running that driver? Why is he wearing that fire suit? Might have to do something with this guy right here. These two butt heads a lot, so that must have been why. Alright. Alright, just got done talking to those goofballs in the party. So anyway, is everyone ready to go? It looks like we are. So 15 drivers are going to make up tonight's race here. The most that we've had an entire season. There's one final look at the starting lineup. Alright, so it's going to be 2 warm-up laps. The first lap will be a parade lap, and then the next lap will be the initial start of this race. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Alright, as they come out of turn number 4, 2x2 mini rows back. This is your starting grid tonight. Okay, why is Ant spinning in the back? Don't need to be doing that. So you got them 2 abreast here at virtual Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the penultimate round of the NASCAR series. 2 drivers tied for the championship lead, that being RZX Halo and RZX Ultra. Ultra, like last week at Daytona, will start towards the rear of the field. What can he do to make up all this ground and potentially take that top spot away tonight? Remember, he won at Daytona last week. We got guys who have always been fast, that had that short run speed. Looks like they've been dominating throughout every single race. That being the guy we're watching right now, SSR Mayhem, in this pink number 8. He sits on pole once again tonight, like last week at Daytona. Halo starting outside run number 2 in that P4 spot. Also in the title fight is Crazy Ghost 14 and Sniper Hyper. All right, coming out of turn number 4. When they hit the start line, 70 miles per hour. 72 distance tonight. And we have 15 drivers making up the grid tonight, most of them being RZX drivers. Here we go. It's going to be SSR Mayhem Suspect Cam on the front row as we begin the penultimate round of the season. We are underway at Indianapolis. Mayhem immediately to the outside, blocking the momentum from the outside lane. He's up into the early race lead. Halo looks to make a move around the outside of Camo. Are we all clean? Looks like someone's off the pace. We don't know if that's going to be a caution or not. We'll go further back here. See, oh my goodness, we have a big stack of cars here as they work their way down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Watching Rewar work on RZX Cam here, a new driver of the series. Reward will go to the inside, and Cam's going to close the door on him. They are going 3, almost 4 wide, entering turn 4. And Cam got into D-speed, and they are going around. And this will most definitely be a caution. Caution is going to be out at the line. Pit road closed. Who was off initially? Suspect. Camo was off the pace at the start of that one. So caution is out. So we're going to go green this time by. Alright, we are going green once again. Not one green flag lap so far. This is going to be a very tricky track for restarts tonight. Alright, coming back to the green. Mayhem chooses the outside lane, so odds on the right, evens on the left. So Halo will make up the inside lane. We're back underway here at Indy. And Halo, I think he had a good jump at the start. He's already neck to neck here in turn 1 with him and Mr. Mayhem here. Halo to the inside. He will take the lead. Here comes RZX Ultra from the rear up to the top 3, working on SSR Mayhem here. Side by side as they go down the backstretch. They are going 4 wide, I believe, right behind them. Nope, it looked like they were there, but they go back to just single and double file. Watch and see what happens right behind the top 3 here. Ultra smacks the outside wall. That will give RZX Cam, another new RZX driver, a chance for a run. And I was about to say Cam there, but Mayhem awfully close to Halo's bumper. And this is going to give Ultra a run to the outside here going into turn 1. And caution is out. Caution is out. Oh, wow. A lot of cars off. A lot of cars off there. But under caution. Halo Mayhem taking up the first row. However, Halo elects the inside lane, so it's going to be the same as it was last restart. Let's go back here towards top 5 with Lalo working the outside lane here at the start, but we're back underway at Indy. Halo slipped up. He must hit the grass there on the inside. He drifts way up the racetrack. That allows Mayhem to stick with him on the outside lane, but I'm sure Mayhem will have a better run than him coming off turn 2. We have a spin in the back stretch. I think, yep, we have one spinner. Believe that may or may not be a caution, but let's go up to the battle for the race lead. And, oh my gosh. And it looks like I think RJ's Nick's got hooked there and went up straight to the racetrack. But Halo finally clears SSR Mayhem here. And will that be a caution? Yep, caution is out. Third time, not one green flag lap. Who is the one that spun? Wolfhound. Okay, Halo. We'll choose the inside lane. Mr. SSR Mayhem to the outside. Back underway. Ultra's going to push Halo immediately at the start. Someone had a good start towards the back. I think it was RTX Nix to the inside. He's trying to make it 3 wide for the back. Let's go back. Oh, Sniper's in the wall, and he's going around. That's, I would imagine that's going to be a caution. But we're going to see what's going to happen here as Halo's trying to fend off all these drivers here. And has a good run. Coming into turn 3 we go. He somewhat clear of Ultra there. D scrapes the wall there. Turns 3. Looks like we got some RZX and Knicks fans in the chat. And we're just getting word that that is a caution. All right. So we are under caution for I've already lost track. This is our 4th or 5th caution. Lap 10 of this race. Oh my god. It's hard trying to commission all this. So if we keep on getting more cautions in a frequent matter, then we're going to have to throw our no caution rule than we did last week at Daytona, just so we can get some green flag runs in. But, as usual, Halo Mayhem on the front row as we go back to green. Nixon Ultra in that second row, Deed and Lalo in the third row. Halo got loose exiting turn 1 there. Mayhem still sticking with him as Nix makes a charge to the inside there. He has a run for the race lead. Halo got a bit sideways there, but he saves the car, and he's going to fall back a few spots, going 3 wide down the backstretch. It's going to happen in Halo, and that's... yep, that's going to be a caution. That's rather unfortunate for Halo, but caution is out of the line. RX Nix will lead him under caution. He took the race lead away from Halo, but fortunate for Halo, he got caught up in that little incident there entering turn 3. Alright, so it's going to be odds left, evens right at the start. RX Nix will lead us to the green here, and Suspect Camo is pretty frustrated in the Twitch chat right now. He is a driver here. Where is he anyway? Oh my goodness, he's really far back into 14th. He started second on the grid. He got wrecked in the turn 1 at the start. Anyway, Nixon Mayhem, inside, outside, back to green. Looks like we're all good through 1 and 2. Looks like a little movement further back. Oh, no. Looks like someone off the pace there. Sniper. And that's going to be yet another caution. However, we're racing it back to the line. Mayhem takes the lead. D working on Nix here to the inside for second. We'll see what happens when they come across the line. Will D get it? Looks like he will. Nix did everything he could there. Alright, so unfortunately it has to be done. The JRL officiating crew just gave word to the drivers that there will be no cautions until lap 40 because we need to get some green flag laps in this race. So Lalo, aka Online Suarez, will be taking a pass-through penalty at the start, as you can see going in, due to him not following the caution procedures because he pit when pits were closed. But anyway, we're back to green. Mayhem leads the way. He's going to quickly dive to the inside, block Dietz Speedman's chances of taking that lead early. And Dietz Speedman got sideways in turns 2 there. Remember, there is no caution until lap 40 of this race. So if there is a 2-car wreck incident, it will not be counted for. It looks like we are all good. We'll go further back to rewar here. See what's going on back here in this battle. Basically, it's top 7 here. A lot of drivers hitting the outside wall there. Oh my. Oh, looks like. Oh boy. 2 cars. Suspect, Wolfhound. Lawless just got done serving his pass through. But we are still green, and someone has left the race. Pretty sure. I just got black screen there. So we're going to watch Ultra here fend off R6 Halo. Remember, these two are rivals in the driver's standing. And, oh, I don't think... No one disconnected there. Interesting. Anyway, Ultra is the points leader going into tonight's race. However, he is tied with Halo. We're watching the battle between third now. But Ultra will be the leader due to the tiebreaker. Considering he has more wins. Ultra has 2. Halo has only 1. As they go into 1 and 2 here. Ultra got into the grass a little bit. He's got to lift a lot there. Halo to his inside into turn 2. Gets that done pretty easily, but Ultra's going to try the crossover move there. But it's not really going to work out for him. So Halo's up to third. So Wolfhound and Suspect Camera were the ones that wrecked. Fortunately, there will not be a caution for that. We'll go back to P6 here with RZX Ant. See how he's fending off some of these drivers. He's got RZX Blessed right behind him. RZX Cam in the distance. And Bless trying to give Ant a push here as Deed's trying to work on both of these guys. They enter turn 1, but Deed's going to back out of it. Oh, maybe he's not. Both Ant and Bless way up the racetrack. Deed's not going to elect to pass just yet. Ant's still working around the outside. RZX Bless here. And Deed to the inside here. 3 wide down the backstretch. Look at Reward pushing Deed Speedman. Sniper pushing. I believe that is Blessed he's pushing. So Deed and Reward get a 2-for-1 special there. Deed up to 5th, and Bless already about to pass Reward here. Reward wide off of turn 4. He's going to lose a lot of momentum here. He's going to lose out to 8th here. So someone's outside. That is Sniper Hyper. Look at Sparky Motors up into the mix there. The top 3s all stayed the same at the start. It is Mayhem, Nyx, and Halo, your top 3. They are pulling away from everyone else. Deed Speedman currently leads this group of cars that we're watching, but Reward's trying to find a way around RZX Ant here, so they work their way down the back stretch. So Reward might have gotten in front of Ant. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh yeah. Ant had a bad turn 4. But it looks like Sniper has a run on Reward here going into turn 1. Sniper losing a little bit of ground there. So there's a look at your mini map. Top 4 all spread apart. We'll go sniper here. See, oh, he's gonna get around. Rewar here. We're right on board with him actually. Sniper has a run here. And now he doesn't have a run. Now Rework's catching up towards its Bless here. Go up to Rewar. Had to lift a lot there, otherwise he would have kept going and hit the outside wall. Deedspeed was really putting in some good lap times here. He's starting to put the gap on 6th place here. He is all alone driving his own race. It looks like the battle for P3 starting to heat up between Ultra and Halo. It looks like Ultra's caught him once again. And unfortunately, looks like RZX Cam has disconnected from the race. So he will finish 15th tonight. That's really unfortunate for him. But we do have Homestead coming up next week. That will be the final round of the series. Halo did not have a great exit. Not sure if Ultra's going to pass him here. We'll see going into turn 1. Ultra looking, and he's not going to do it. And is Halo gonna hit that wall? Nope. Thought he was there. But Ultra has a good run here in the turns too. And Halo's gonna block Ultra. They are in a very tight points fight. So you're gonna see a lot of these two going at tonight. They're gonna leave no room for each other. But Halo is able to hang on to the car. I don't think Ultra, something happened to Ultra here. Must have missed it. But field somewhat spread out here. There's a look at the mini-map. Battle for 1 and 2. Heating up with Nix and Mayhem. We've seen these two fight it out in the past. That being at the road circuit configuration of this racetrack. Now, testing their skills on the oval version. Mayhem at risk of losing the lead here, with Nix creeping up right behind him, really putting the pressure on. Ultra and Halo in the distance. They're getting a good view of this battle. Mayhem a little wide entering, but looks to be okay. And I think he had a better exit than Nix here. Nix must have had to lift a lot there in turn 4. Remember, we are cautionless until lap 40 of this race. Green flag pit stops. Looking to manufacture. Let's see, so yeah. And Nix has caught Mayhem once again. Here we go into turns 4. And once again, Mayhem will have a better exit than Nix. Mayhem can just... he can hit the apexes right, but I think Nix is using this draft to his advantage down the backstretch. That's why he's catching up so fast to him. And Nix a little wide entering turn 1 there. He did not hit the wall. And Nix got into the grass, got a little bit loose there, but gonna lose a little bit of ground here, but he looks to be alright. Still in second. We'll go back to the battle with in P6. Bless leading this group of drivers. But it's Sniper Hyper fending off Reward for the 7th place spot here. Entering turn 3 here, Reward bumper to the back of Sniper here. Sniper's not gonna go spot pretty easily here. Reward stays in P8 here, but he's still right there. He's a car length back. So 1, 2, his parents said the same. Halo and Ultra, not much going on between them. And Crazy Ghost is falling all the way back to 13th. Wolfhound is losing a lot of ground here. So Lalo is up to the 11th after the pass-through penalty. Sparky and Ant fighting out for P9 there. We're gonna sit here and watch Sniper fin off Rewar 477 here. Excuse me, guys. Tired. Rewar losing ground for don't know why. And Sniper is catching up to Bless here. So the entire field looks like we got a battle between Ant and Sparky. They're going at it pretty closely here. Sparky trying to maybe hang on to another top 10 finish tonight. Finished 10th last week at Daytona, so he's pretty proud of himself for that. But he is working on RZX Ant here for this 9th place spot. And it looks like Ant will fly into the pits. I'm pretty sure he will be the first to pit this green flag run. Yep, he is the first to fly into the pits. And 1, 3, and 4 are going pretty slow. I think, oh, hey, something happened to Halo here. Now Ultra has a run to the inside. Ultra will take 3rd pretty easily here. Very interesting. We'll see if anyone flies into the pits here, but green flag pit stops underway. Wolfhound also coming to the pits. Ant now comes out, and Ultra flies into the pits here. So he's the first top 5 driver to come into the pits, so he's going to be on the net 3rd, pretty sure. But Mayhem once again at risk of losing the lead here. Nix has gained all that ground back. Looking at the, oh, that's not a damage here, so expect the top 2 to come in very shortly. Pretty sure they're just going until it's empty. Wolfhound, oh, so someone else went into the pits. I thought that was Wolfhound going to the pits, but I believe that was a map glitch. So Wolfhound will pit here. Halo, there's Halo in 3rd. Where is Ultra? In the middle of the backstretch. Halo will have to pit eventually here, as more drivers now coming into the pits. But we're going to watch and see what happens between the top 2. Are they going to pit with each other, or is one of them going to try to pull the undercut? Makes it 5%. I don't think you can go another lap, so I would assume the top 2 come in this time by on lap 32 of this race. They have rewarded distance. I believe he's already pitted, and they stay out. So they're going to go another lap here. I lose 4% a lap? I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I raced here. So they are just going to casually race it into the pits here. Remember, we are cautionless until lap 40 of this race. We'll throw the competition yellow. And as Reward lets top 2 go on through, he is a lap down, but he will get it back here once the top 2 pit. Mayhem got a little bit loose into turn 3, and Nix almost hooked him there. And here they come. They're coming to the pits. So it will be Mayhem and Reor both coming out. Where does that put everyone else? Halo and Deed Speedman on the lead lap. They come into it. So that is your top 4. Where is Ultra? There's I'll get Ultra entering turn 3 this time. Lalo will exit 4 onto the main straight, and he might take the... Yeah, he's going to take the lead here. Yep, new leader. Online Suarez. He will not have to pit. He can make it the whole way. So Mayhem comes out second here, but maybe these two catch up to him for this competition yellow. Alright, let's have a look one more time. So there's a look at Ultra. He gets in front of Halo, and someone's hit the wall right behind Ultra. Someone is the lap down. Have a look here. That's Crazy Ghost. So Halo loses out on this deal. He actually lost ground to Ultra coming out of the pits. I guess it is a good thing pitting before your rival. So Ultra currently 4th. Championship leader going into tonight. There's D Speedman in 6th. 7th is RGX Plus Sniper 8th. Reward 9th. Ant and Suspect Camo getting ready to go through a battle. They're in 10th and 11th. Sparky Motors 12th. Wolfhound, Crazy Ghost, the 2 a lap down. Wallow in a world all by himself. We'll go back to the battle for P10 here. This is Suspect Camo and RGX Ant. Camo has a run, looking to the outside now, maybe trying to pass him to the inside here. And now he's looking to the inside. Nope, maybe not. Maybe just looking for some sort of a run. And way up the racetrack, he's gonna almost hit the wall there, but he's gonna lose ground here. Suspect has the run here. And Ant's going to hit the wall here without a doubt. His Suspect Camo goes right on through to take it easy. That's the place spot. So we'll go up to the battle for second now between Nix and Mayhem. They have been together pretty much throughout the entire season. Except for maybe on the road courses. Alright, so final lap between now and the competition yellow is Nix maybe trying to get a little bit more here. He's been stuck behind this 8 car for quite a long time. I don't think Nix has enough. He just cannot really reel in mayhem here. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. And nope, he's not going to get it done here this occasion. So Lalo will be the leader. Competition yellow out. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Alright, so top 5 Sparky Motors on up to Mayhem, all staying out here as we come back to the green. Pole sitter will lead us back to green, coming to lap 43 of this race. And we are back to green. Going into 1 and 2, Mayhem, Nick side by side. Halo right behind, and Mayhem almost got hooked there, but he's able to hang on to the car. See if it's... Oh, no, we got a driver off. Oh, my. And they're going side by side in that back stretch. Ultra was the one that got wrecked. But Mayhem's going to hang on the first, entering turns 3 and 4, so it's going to be a caution at the start-finish line. And caution is out. Well, you know what they say, cautions cause more cautions. So it's going to be Deed Speedman and SSR Mayhem. Front row at the start. Actually, go on board with Nick's at the start. We'll get a POV shot of what he sees at the start of this one. And Nick's has a 25 on his roof. Interesting. I really don't care about the roof number. So entering turn 1 and 2, looks like we are all good as we're looking behind Architect Nick's here and riding in second. So Mayhem will take the lead here at the start. And Deed Speedman. Go back to Sniper here, see what's going on. Fending off Rewar and a few others. Ultra and Bless side by side entering turn 3 here. And Lalo's going to hit the outside wall, and this should give Sniper pretty good run. That might get him side by side in turn 1, and Sniper's not going to take it. Oh, and he got into the back of Lalo there. And he's into the wall. So Lalo's is out on 5th. Sniper cracking the top 5. Still pretty good here as Lalo and Sniper pushing their way into turn 3 we go. Lalo to the inside here, and I think Lalo is around. Oh, he's around and he's back at the racetrack. And Suspect Camo and maybe Crazy Ghost involved. Oh yeah, Crazy Ghost and RZX Ultra involved in this. And we have a caution. Oh, my neck hurts. Jesus. So Nix and Mayhem on the front row, coming back to the green here. As usual, he'll go to the outside to block the lane here, and Halo. I thought he would have maybe tried to pass him there to the inside, but Halo is going to make the charge early to the second place spot. He is now into second. He is tied with Ultra for the standings. And he's all over the back bumper of one of his championship rivals. Mayhem going into tonight's race for a very, very good result. And if you finish first tonight, you will be awarded with 40 points, but it's going to be a struggle now as Halo has caught Mayhem, and they're going side by side, exiting fourth onto the front stretch. Side by side, and they are still side by side further on back. Blessed and Nix. Halo got into the wall, Mayhem to the inside here. Mayhem has a pretty good run out of turn 2 here. Deed and Ultra side by side. Or no, that was Ultra, that was Nix. Into turn 3 here. Lap 49 of this race. Deed got loose. Did he do the same thing as Lala did? Nope, I think he's pretty much good. There's no sudden stops on the minimap, so I think he's pretty much good. And Mayhem breaking away from Halo. We'll go back to Mr. Ultra here, championship leader. Ultra is going to win out on this battle. He's now into fourth. Now he's going to try to catch Nix, Halo, and Mayhem now. Nix to the inside of Halo here for second place. Go side by side down the back stretch. Nix is going to back out of it. Top three all linked together here. We'll get another POV shot of what Nix sees here. Running another McDonald's car, I see. And, oh, we have a caution. What in the world has happened? Oh my. Someone is... Wow. It's... Oh man, is that not suspect? Oh no, this is Sparky. But it has been a tough night for suspect camo. Sparky, I believe, was the one that brought out the caution, and let's see if the drivers need to pit here. Alright, we're back to green. Let's actually go towards mid-pack here with Blessed. Back to green and Indy. Halo just passed Mayhem for the race lead there. And now Nick's up to second, I believe. We'll go up to them and see what happens. So yeah, Nick's up to second. Ultra making an attempt to pass Mayhem here for third, and it looks like he's going to get it done. A few drivers drifting into turn 3 there. But it's Halo tied for the championship lead, and he's now your race leader on taking lap 54 of this race. And Mayhem went into the pits. Was it Mayhem? It looked like pink car. Yep, Mayhem's in the pits. Don't know why. Not too sure. Nick's just forced Ultra way up the racetrack there as they go side by side down the backstretch here. And now they're okay. And someone is around, and I believe that is suspect camo. He is around. That's going to be a caution at the line. Camo. Oh, wow. Oh my. I'm going to get an earful from him later. So drivers coming in as the pits are open. I would assume Mayhem's going to stay out here. Ant, Bless, Mayhem, and I believe that is Snipe. Yep, Sniper. Everyone else into the pits. We watch the pit road glitch take place. Why did Nick's... Is that a glitch or am I tripping? Why is there... Or what? Okay. It must have been a glitch. I was a bit worried there that some sort of pit road glitch must have taken place. But we're gonna go back to green this time. We're right on board with Mayhem here at the start. So again, we're gonna watch SSR Mayhem here, coming up to the start. Can everyone make it to the end? That's the question. Remember, Mayhem pit a lap before all these guys. He's down to 93%, so maybe that's concerning. Maybe not. So this race will end with 72 at the end of this race. So RZX, Ant, and Bless will lead us to green. Pretty chaotic start. We got some maybe slower cars fronting the grid on the restart. We're back underway, and Halo gets an amazing start. To the inside he goes, 3 wide entering turn 1. And Halo checks out the racetrack. He hits the grass, and oh my god, it's a big pile up. Oh, this is the big one. Without a doubt, this is the big one. Oh my god. Halo, he was trying to hold his line and kind of cut Nick's off there. Nothing. Not sure if there's anything Nick's could do there, but Bless trying to fend off SSR Mayhem as they come across the line. Who's gonna get it when they come to the caution? Beat the Megan side by side, and it's gonna be Bless at the line, just barely. R6 Bless will lead us back to green here. Man gets an easy jump on the outside. I don't think Bless is using clutch here in this race. That's why he must have got past there. He's got to get past R6 Halo here around the outside of turn 2. Easy pass for the top 2 now. Bless gonna hit the outside wall, and Lalo should pass him for third here. Maybe a rewar might pass him here. Yeah, oh my. Oh, I might have a caution here. Lead crazy and ultra off the pace. Don't know exactly why. And we have a caution. So RZX Ant will be given a pass-through penalty at the restart here. Alright, we're going back to green here. Final few laps. We're going to enter 10 laps to go. Ant is not serving his pass-through penalty, so there's going to be a discussion about that with the stewards after this race. Not following the officials. But we have 10 to go here at Indianapolis. Mayhem looking for another race win. Second to be exact. It'll give him a 5-point advantage from the drivers he's battling with, that being Ultra and Mr. Halo. So I was just talking with the officials there about something, but we're good now. Ultra and Nick side by side. Ultra will take all the points he can get at this point. I mean, we're still watching this battle for fourth here with Ultra and Nix. Looks like that battle for first heating up between the top three, and Ultra got into the back of Nix, I think, there. And did Nix go into the pits? Did he get loose? Oh no, he got into the pits when Ultra pushed him. I don't know if that's a caution or not, but anyway, we're still green. And it looks like we're going to have a caution at the line between the contact with Nix and Ultra there. So Mayhem will lead him back to the start-finish line, and that'll be the caution. That's going to be very interesting. So it's really unfortunate for Nix, all the way back in 13th. All right, well, believe it or not, this will be the final restart of the night. Who is it going to be? SSR Mayhem, RZX Halo in that second row. I believe it is, looks like Lalo and Suspect Camo in that second row. Ultra and Nick, or Deedspeed making up that third row. Who's going to win it here in Indianapolis? The final restart underway. Side by side in 1 and 2. The top three had a good restart here. Suspect Camo lost some spots there. Oh, they're going 3 wide further back. But we're going to watch the battle with the top three here. 2 by 2, a few rows back. Suspect lost a lot of ground at the start. 3 laps to go when we hit the line. Go on board with Lalo here, see how he's gonna try to get around these two. Here we go, 3 laps to go here in Indianapolis. Who's gonna take it? Halo makes his way to the inside of SSR Mayhem, his championship rival, giving him everything he got, but Mayhem's gonna hang on to it. Halo a little bit loose into turns 2, but Lalo's gonna get to the inside. He should have an easy second place here. Rewar and Blessed side by side behind them. Ultra into the mix here. Now Mayhem starting to pull away here. And Lalo goes straight at the racetrack with Halo, and Halo smacks the outside wall. He loses a ton of ground, and now Ultra up to second, and Lalo trying to get to the inside. And he's going to get it done. Up to second he goes, and 2 laps to go for SSR Mayhem. Mayhem, I don't think he had a good turn 4 exit. He lost a lot of ground to. He's actually losing some time to Lalo here. A few cars off the pace here, but Ultra to the inside once again. He's back in the second. Lap and a half to go here at Virtual Indy. Bless trying to get into that mix. Remember, this is his debut race. Trying to put in everything he has to put in a really good result tonight. Ultra second, Mayhem first, and Lalo hanging on to third. That's your top 3. Blessed fourth, and RZX Halo 5th. White flag here in Indianapolis, and Lalo bumper to the back of Ultra as Lalo hits the wall. Blessed and Halo get right on by. Lalo back to 5th. And now he's going to lose a spot to Deedspeedman here. We'll go up to RZX Blessed here in P3 here. Blessed trying to hang on to a top 3 finish, but Halo is going to put every sort of pressure he has on him when they come at the turn 4. It's got to be a clean turn 4. Halo to the outside, Blessed on the inside. trying to do everything he can. Blessed, nowhere to go. They spin off of turn 4. Mayhem's going to cross the line. He's going to win a huge pile up out of turn 4. Halo Blessed getting into it on the final lap. It's going to go the way of SSR Mayhem. RZX Ultra will go home second. Not quite sure who got third there. And we'll see when they all cross the line here. Wow, what a very dramatic ending there. But we'll get our top 3 in for post-race interviews here. But there it is, Deed Speeman coming home with third after he passed both Blessed and Halo at the final lap to take home the win. But there's a look at your final results. All right, we get our top 3 in. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't want to look at this. Yeah. That was very not good, and it's still going on. Oh well, everyone joined at once. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and start off with our post-race interviews here with our top 3 drivers, that being Deed Speedman, RZX Ultra, and SSR Mayhem. We'll start off with P3, that being Deed Speedman, as I'm looking at a glitched car on the pit lane. But anyway, Deed Speedman, I would say kind of uneventful for you. I mean, I didn't see you in a lot of battles at all that much throughout the race, but from your point of view and from your perspective going into tonight, what was basically your main focus? I mean, we know that Indianapolis, it's a very chaotic oval, and you know, if you want to win this race, you got to survive Indianapolis, not necessarily hit your marks right, run the best lap time you can, but basically explain how your game plan was going into tonight.
Well, first of all, my main game plan was to win, I guess. I kind of felt like this was our last opportunity. I know there's still one more race in the season, but I tend to run terribly at Homestead. Got a fast car, but I guess it just wasn't fast enough to get to the front. I feel like I kind of lucked out on third because the 34 kind of wrecked on in turn 4. But I guess I'll take it. You know, top 3's not too bad.
Alright, and yet this continues a very good, consistent number of top 5s, top 3s for you this season. But what's it going to do to maybe cap it all off, ending Homestead this season?
Well, hopefully a win. But like I said, I tend to run horribly at Homestead, so I guess we just have to hope for the best. I've been away from Forza for God knows how long now, but I was just really hoping to. I'm hoping at least just get one more after, you know, having such a long break, but just got to give it my all next Friday, so just hope for the best.
Yep, congrats on third, and we're moving on over to R6 Ultra. Make sure you have your audio included for me, Mr. Ultra. Alright, well, yet again, you were tied going into tonight, but due to the tiebreaker, obviously you have more wins than Halo, 2 against 1. But with this very not good result for Halo, I know it probably wasn't his fault. It's just lap racing. Everyone just trying to push the limits on their car, trying to get the best result as possible. But looking at this, you're going to have a pretty comfortable cushion, somewhat of a comfortable cushion going into Homestead next Friday night. But you still got one more rival to go through, and that is the man who won tonight, SSR Mayhem. But what are you going to do to try to stop his momentum that he's been on recently?
Honestly, is basically like every weekend, show up and try your best trying to win the races.
That's it?
Literally, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless from tonight because literally thought me and Halo were gonna, since we're coming to the second final race, we were tied for point standings, and then the last lap chaos happened, and Halo was one of the cars involved, and it kind of cut, you know, the intense battling going on within the point standings for the final race of the season. But yeah.
And looking back at Daytona last week, you know, you weren't in the lead quite as much as we saw, but the final few laps, were you maybe feeling at all pressured like you felt at Daytona last week? But obviously different circumstances. Not sure if you had enough pace to possibly catch up the man within the final 3 laps there, but were you feeling at all any pressure there from behind coming into the white flag there?
Of course, because it's the final lap of a race. Everyone's pushing, trying to get the fastest laps in, trying to gain the person in front of them. And like I said, there's last lap battles, last lap chaos, and if you're at Indy, chaos is unfolded down the last lap.
And obviously next week, Homestead Championship race. We normally don't see that many cautions at all because usually the field's kind of spread out on that kind of oval kind of racing. But do you maybe see the craziness and the amount of cautions we had tonight? Do you expect that to carry on over to Homestead next week?
Well, it's Homestead, like you said. I don't necessarily expect a lot of cautions to happen at Homestead at the championship race, but some drivers need to, like, you know, work on restarts, not getting so aggressive off restarts and keeping it more calm off restarts, just so we can, you know, have somewhat of a balance of cautions during races.
And pretty sure that's gonna do it for you tonight. Second here, Indianapolis, and hopefully I know you'll do everything you can to try to fend off that pink number 8 car next week at Homestead. But anyways, congratulations on second once again.
Thank you.
And we'll move on over to the driver for his second win of the season, that being SSR Mayhem. And Mayhem, you, I mean, just in your own words, explain how chaotic tonight's race was for you in your perspective.
I don't know if it's chaotic for me as much as it was the back of the pack. This is the first race in quite a while that I wasn't involved in anything. I don't think I was in one accident. I got pushed out wide once on a restart, but other than that, I mean, it was a good race for me up front. A little stressful from leading majority of the race, though. A lot of defending. Saw a few different faces, but overall, I just think the chaos was in the back, mid-pack of the track. Those guys were racing really hard back there, and you know, we were just seeing cautions come out, and unfortunately, you know, it led to how the race was starting to progress. Not as bad late, but I would say up front was pretty good.
And obviously, we go to Homestead next week, and looking back at a few of the Homestead races that we've had, and I've watched Ultra race for a long time, and he seems to be pretty good at Ultra. I mean, that's probably his go-to oval NASCAR racing kind of track. How are you going to try to maintain the lead, or whatever spot you're in for next week at Homestead? How are you going to try to keep the championship contenders at bay right behind you?
I mean, it's the last time we were there this season. I mean, it was pretty dead even. I mean, Solar Cosmos at that time was really the class of the field at that point. I think Halo, Ultra, and I were pretty even, and throughout that race, Ultra really faded back more than I seen him up front. Could it be different? For definitely. Definitely can't rule out any of these guys, especially at Homestead. Homestead's a unique track. It's got a few different grooves that you can use, especially when you're door-to-door with people. You can use the advantage of the air, side drafting, and kind of what you saw tonight. I mean, tonight was just that type of race, for sure. And I tell you what, if tonight is anything like next week, I would say I've gotten plenty of practice on door-to-door, side-by-side, and trying to avoid chaos. 'Cause there's a lot that I can talk about from tonight's race, but Homestead's a good track for me too. I'm pretty consistent there. It's not a place that I make many mistakes. Like tonight, Indy's really tough. Indy's, each corner's different. I think this was one of the most consistent races at Indy, but I also knew the stakes tonight, and I have been really driven these last few weeks and getting into a championship hunt, and a little motivated. And actually, for the first time in a few weeks, I'm pretty happy. So feeling good.
And I just did the math. Once the race was over, you earned 40 points, adding to your total for the driver standings tonight. With Ultra finishing second, that's going to give him 35 points. That's now going to be an 8-point difference with Ultra leading the way at Homestead. So, I mean, the gap between first and second with the point standings is obviously 5 points. But if you win at Homestead next week, and Ultra doesn't need to have that good of a race in order for you to clinch the championship. But again, just explain how stressful and how adventurous this has been for you. Just all the roller coaster up and down moments you've had this season, eventually in a fight for this championship here.
Well, I think we go back a few weeks, we talked about that. I got a lot more aggressive with the field. I got sick and tired of the way people were driving, and they're just starting to fight back a little bit, which has been a big difference these last couple of races. I mean, Daytona's Daytona. I mean, I had opportunities to win last week. Fortunately, that didn't go to plan, but going into the next week, it's going to be tough. We have all the RZX boys like we did tonight. The one thing I did notice tonight that was a big problem for me is it seemed like every restart I had RZX all around me. They definitely were working with one another, especially the guys that weren't in the fight for the championship. I mean, I've seen multiple restarts. If I wasn't on the ball on that restart, I mean, they were working with one another to really push themselves past me. Which put Ultra, and it put 3 of them in front of me at one point. And then on top of that, I mean, I had to deal with Halo a few times. So it really comes down to how they decide to work together. I mean, this is a team sport. I mean, I hate to say it this way, but they could easily work a situation where if Halo's not going to win the championship, we might as well try to get an Ultra in the best position possible. Which means for me, I don't have any friends out there. I'm going to have to depend on the field to do a really good job. And if Solar's back next week, it's going to be a really tough race to pull off the win. The goal is to stay in front. It's really the only way I'm going to win this championship. I was hoping that the gap would close a little bit more here tonight, but it just doesn't seem that way. But if those guys are working together again, there's no way I'm winning this thing. Homestead's not as hard to race on. It's just staying super consistent and running your line. So either I got to find some pace or we're in trouble. So I'm not too worried about it. I feel good about Homestead. We got a lot of momentum especially this last few weeks. So I'm gonna give Ultra everything I got. We'll see what happens though.
And with that, is now the second win for you on the season, and it's gonna probably come down to a must-win next week at Homestead for you. But anyway, congrats on yet another win of the series, and that's gonna wrap it up tonight here at virtual Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Next stop is the Homestead Oval for the third and final time this season that we will decide yet again another championship. It's gonna be a new driver, obviously. It's not going to be me this time because I'm doing this now. But, yep, that's going to wrap up the stream tonight. We thank you all for watching and tuning in for tonight's race, and hope you guys did enjoy watching all the good battles, the good moments, and all the crazy carnage we watched tonight. But anyway, we will see you guys next week, and, yep, we are signing out.